Alright everyone, I'm going to give a demonstration on how I play Inside the Fire. I don't play it 100% accurately the way Dan plays it because I just haven't figured that out yet. Um, your guitar is tuned to drop C, and you're starting on the 7th fret and you're playing a bar chord on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, or the top 3 strings looking down, and you're doing a slide up the guitar and then cutting it off, so like that. And then you'll hear the overdub playing in the background, which is mainly the main riff, and Dan adding an effect to it, kind of a staccato distortion effect, or with a filter added on of some sort. I'm not sure what he's using. And it's the main riff, and it sounds like this. Then the main riff kicks in, and you're starting that on the 7th fret, or actually on the 10th fret, but what I do is I make sure that I have my pinky, or my index finger, anchored on the 7th fret, 6th string, and then taking my pinky, and I will hit the 10th fret, because that's where the riff starts, so. And that's the first thing you'll hear when the song actually starts. And then what you'll do is you'll take your middle finger and go to the 8th fret on the 5th string, and then go back to the 7th fret on your index finger, with your index finger on the 6th string. And then very quickly you'll take your middle finger and slide up to the 7th fret on the 5th string. And so it sounds like this. And then the tail end of that riff there, you're just basically going to the 7th, to the 8th, back to the 7th, back to the 8th, to the 10th, then back to the 7th, all on the 6th string. So, and one more time, the main riff. And that's the main riff for Inside the Fire. The verse is also pretty much the same as the main riff, except you're muting part of it, and your bar, you're throwing in unmuted bar chords as well. So if you're not familiar with palm muting, you're taking the fatty part of your hand and you're placing that over the bridge of the guitar, and you're just basically holding the appropriate strings down, and you're just strumming the guitar as you normally would. And then moving on from there, you'll have the pre-chorus, which is all on the 6th string, starting at the 3rd fret. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. After the verse riff is played, you'll then continue on with that same riff, and it's played the way you played in the intro. So the whole thing sounds like this. So that's the intro and the verse, and then going into the pre-chorus. And for the amount of times that you have to play the verse and everything, just listen to the song and you'll get the hang of it. It doesn't take long. Going on to the pre-chorus, again, it's on the 6th string, starting at the 3rd fret. So, third fret, open, 5th fret, to the 2nd fret, and back to the 3rd. And then at the end of that, you're playing a muted harmonic on the 5th fret. And then you're going to start the chorus, you'll go up to the 7th fret, to bar chord, you'll strum that twice, and then power chords, taking your index finger, then going to the 11th or the 10th fret on the 5th string and the 12th fret on the 4th string with your ring finger. And you're going to hit that, and then come up to the 3rd fret on with your index finger, and the 5th fret with your ring finger. Slide that down 2 frets to the 5th and the 7th. And then from there, you'll go to the 8th and the 10th frets, as I just did. So it played normal, it sounds like this. And then you'll go the second time around, you'll go from the 3rd and the 5th to the 5th and the 7th, and then back to the 3rd and the 5th again. Then at the end of that, you'll do the whole pattern, except Dan throws the wah pedal in, and if you don't have one, just do the best you can. I've seen people improvise and they'll mute the beginning of it and then open it up, and that's played at the 7th and the 9th fret, pinky or ring finger and index finger, ring finger on the 4th string and the index finger on the 5th string, to power chord, and then they'll bar chord at the 5th string, or the 5th fret, using the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings. And it's played the same way, except if you have a wah pedal, use your wah pedal, because that's what Dan's doing. And if you watch my cover, you'll hear the wah pedal being thrown in there. So the whole thing sounds like this. And then once you're finished playing that, if you're going into the second verse of the song, you'll basically bridge the intro in there. So it's basically the main riff coming after that part. So and then you'll do the verse all over again, the pre-chorus, and then play the chorus again as I just demonstrated. And then you'll go from that to the bridge and into the solo. I'm not really sure of the notes for the bridge that leads into the solo, so what I basically do is just play bar chords, and as best as I've tried to figure it out, this is what I guess is being played. it may be played differently, I'm not sure, but I'm just barring at the 7th, then moving up to the 9th, then to the 10th, then to the 8th. In that strumming pattern that you just heard me playing. And then for the solo, it starts on the 7th fret on the 3rd string, and then you're going to hit it twice, or three, maybe 3 times, sorry, 3 times. And then so again, it just takes time to figure it out. You're going to go 7 to the 8th, then down to the 5th, then back to the 7th real fast, and then down to the 4th fret. And then you're going to go to the 3rd, and then you're going to throw in a pinch harmonic. I'm not very good at those, but those are pinch harmonics that's heard being played in there. It's a high-pitched note. A little bit of one in there. And then you're going to come up to the 5th fret on the 4th string, and then go to the 7th, and then back to the 5th on the 3rd string, and then down to the 4th. And you're going to repeat that pattern twice. So and again, you'll throw a pinch harmonic on the 7th fret on the 3rd string to finish off the beginning of the solo. Then the next part is all trem picking on the 1st string, starting at the 8th fret, then the 7th fret. Or actually, I'm sorry. Actually, it's the 1st string. You're gonna start trem picking open, and then go to the 8th, to the 7th. So open, 8, 7, open, 3, 5. So, and the little the little trick with the hand going over the neck of the guitar, a lot of the YouTube players do it. Dan does it. I've been practicing at it, so nothing special, but it's just fun to play it that way. And then the tail end of that, you'll go to the 8th fret, and then 10, 8, or 12, 10, 8, I'm sorry, so 8, 12, 10, 8, 12, 10, 8. And then you'll come down to the 15th fret on the 2nd string, and then play the 2nd and the 1st strings on the 15th fret, and just alternate. And then come up to the 17th fret on the 1st string, and then slide to the 20th and bend. Let's do it a slight bend. And then next, for the bridge leading into the end of the solo, it's the tricky part. You start on the 13th fret on the 5th string, and then come down to the 12th. Then, so you'll go 13, 12, open, come to the 10th, then back to the 12th, and then you'll go to the 10th fret on the 4th string, and then after playing the 10th fret on the 4th string, you'll come back to the 12th on the 5th, and then play it open. And then, after you play that 3 times, you come to the 13th fret on the 4th string, then to the 10th. I'll play that twice. I'm sorry, you only play that once, and then you quickly shift to the 11th on the 3rd string. So it's 13, 10, back to 13, 11 on the 3rd, back to the 13th on the 4th, then again on 3rd string, 11th fret, and then you're going to come up to the 14th on the 3rd string. Then back to the 11th to finish it off. Then you repeat the first part. And then the second time around, you change it up a bit, and it's so 13, 10, 13, 11 on the 3rd, and then again, and it's always played 3 times before you play the alternate notes in there. And then, so it's, then you play it again 3 times, and then you go, and you play the first part again 3 times, and back to, and then you play the first part again 3 times, and then for the very end, which is the hard part, at least for someone like me, it's still taking me a while to get it completely nailed down. It's the long lick down the neck of the guitar. So it's that whole pattern that you first played. Then finishing off with the bar chord and going into the chorus, and then the main riff to finish off the song. So the last part of the solo is 13, 10, 13 on the 4th string, then from the 11th fret on the 3rd string to the 14th fret, and then you're going to come down to the 17th fret on the 3rd string, and then back to the 14th. You're going to play that twice, and then once you come back to the 17th, 16th fret on the 2nd string, and then on the 2nd string, go from 16th to the 19th fret. And then from the 19th, you'll go to the 1st string on the 17th fret, then down to the 14th fret on the 1st string. And then play those back and forth twice, and then go from 17, and then down to the 20th fret on the 1st string, and bend the string upward a bit. that's the end of the solo, and that's basically Inside the Fire. Just listen to the song and you'll get the hang of it, and get all the nuances of how the song is played. I hope I was of some help. Again, I'm not the best player, but just wanted to give a lesson on one of my favorite songs. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck. Thank you for watching.